everyone, this is Nancy Rebecca with Intuitive Mind, and this particular video that I'm recording will accompany the talk that I just gave previous to this on reincarnation and past lives. So it kind of talked about, have you lived lives before? And in that talk I talked about 20 years ago when I was introduced, or 25 years ago when I was introduced, and then I started teaching it 20 years ago. I wasn't quite sure whether I believed in past lives or not. I mean, we are of our Western mind, our Western culture. We weren't raised in that way. So it was a pretty new concept for me. So this video kind of accompanies that one. So if you haven't watched the one on reincarnation and past lives, I encourage you to watch that one first. And this one, I'm going to guide you through your own experience to see if you can have an experience with your own past life. I'm going to guide you through a way that you can do it yourself. So we're going to work with playfulness, imagination. We're going to kind of suspend judgment, suspend belief, and just kind of be open-minded about whether you've lived a life or not before this one. So I'm going to ask you to go ahead and get comfortable, find a nice quiet place, because it's going to be a guided meditation. So go ahead and close your eyes and get comfortable. You can sit in a chair with your feet on the floor, or you can bring your legs up into the couch or the chair that you're sitting in, or you can even listen to this while you're lying down. And go ahead and say hello to your body and let your body know that you're going to be being playful and imaginative to sense if you've lived another life before. Kind of give your body a heads up. And then say hello to your spirit. So remember, about 20% of your spirit resides in your human body, and the other 80% resides above your physical body. That other 80% would be what is called your higher soul self, or your higher self. And let's take just a minute to get your body, get yourself well grounded. So you can imagine that you're an ancient tree with a deep root system, or you can use your imagination and just say, ask your spirit to provide you an image or a sense about grounding that's going to connect to your aura, your own energy field, and it's going to then go deep into the earth. It's going to root very, very deeply. The core of the earth is like 4,500 miles deep. So just imagine going deeper and deeper until you feel like your body is a little more relaxed and settled. Nice. Take a few deep breaths in, and as you exhale, just imagine releasing any tension right down your grounding so that Mother Earth can recycle any of that tension into usable energy again. And then ask your spirit, remember I said about 20% in the body, 80% above. Ask your own spirit to infuse your entire body, your entire aura with very calming, cleansing, high dimensional energy. You may feel just kind of moving your body around if you're feeling any tension as that either kind of a golden or a silver vibration from your spirit is just soaking into your body. You can take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, just release tension down your grounding. And fill up your aura with that gold or silver from your own spirit. Nice, nice. Now ask your spirit to help you to be imaginative, to let go of any limitations to having your own experience with your own past life. Ask your spirit to help you release maybe any fear, anxiety you might have about seeing one of your past lives. And then just let all of that tension drain right down your grounding. If you're nervous at all about seeing a past life, you can ask your spirit to show you a pleasant past life. You can actually request, and your spirit will fulfill that request. Imagination is a spiritual ability. Our spirit helps us to imagine all potential possibilities. So right now, I want you to imagine that you are going into a movie theater. So you can imagine going to the box office. You can imagine purchasing a ticket. You can imagine going into the door and handing the ticket to the ticket taker. And then you can imagine going to the counter and getting some of your favorite snacks to have while you're watching the movie at the movie theater. So it can be popcorn, candy, drinks, whatever you want. And then as you go, you follow the directions to the actual movie theater that you are going to. Just stop there in the doorway and look inside the movie theater. And in your imagination, is your movie theater old-fashioned with wooden seats? Is your movie theater more modern with maybe those big recliner chairs? So just stand in the doorway, looking to the left, looking to the right, and just feeling the ambiance of this movie theater that you're going to sit in. The more you can play with your imagination and create more details, the fuller the experience is that you have the potential to have with seeing a past life. Choose where you want to sit in the movie theater. You can sit anywhere you want, way in the back, the middle, maybe you want an aisle seat. Maybe you want to choose some company to be with you. So it could be guides, it could be angels. You can imagine your friends there with you, but you choose the seat that you're most comfortable in. Beautiful. So now you're looking up at the movie screen. Now the only rule here is you do not get out of your chair and move up to the movie screen, and don't jump into the movie screen. So what I'm asking you to do is stay in the chair and be the remote observer, because I don't want you jumping into the past life. So, because you can have more of a full body experience if you jump into the past life. So we want you to be the observer, the neutral observer. So just set your intention. You're going to remain in your seat, enjoying your popcorn, your drink, your candy, enjoying if you have company around you or by yourself. You're waiting for the movie to begin. Now, when this movie starts, you're going to see a scene of the movie. It's going to give you an idea of where in the world was that movie filmed. What's the date? What's the time period that the movie is set in? Was it 100 years ago? Was it 1,000 years ago? So allow the title of the movie to come up, the year that the movie is filmed in, what country was it in, you are comfortable in your chair, you're just watching the screen. Now for some of you, you may not see a screen, so then you want to switch to just what you know to be a truth. You know what country it was in, you know what part of the world. And now as the movie starts, you know the year that the past life was in, what country it was in. Were you a man, woman, or child in the movie? So allow yourself as the observer in the theater seat. What did you look like? What was your personality like? How old were you? Did you live in the mountains? Did you live by the water? Did you have family around? So allow yourself to start watching the movie and see what unfolds in front of you. Trust that your spirit is just showing you the scenes that will help provide insight as to your personality and your life experience before in another life. Are you walking outside? Are you in a house? Are you in a business? What was your personality like? What did you look like? Were you tall? Were you short? Did you have black hair, brown hair, blonde hair? Just spend a little time on observing the details and the voices and the interactions. Were you by yourself or were you with other people? What was your personality like? And in this particular scene, what were you learning about yourself? What was the lesson in this movie scene that you, the lead character, was learning? Why did your spirit want to have that past life experience? What was the lesson that you were learning then in that lifetime that maybe you're also continuing to learn in this lifetime? Beautiful. So now in this experience, the movie is coming to an end. The credits are starting to roll across the screen of all the characters that were in this movie that represents your past life. The lights are starting to come up in the movie theater, and now you can kind of start to gather your empty popcorn box and your empty drink box or candy box. You don't forget your coat or your purse or your backpack. And then go ahead and get up and start moving out of the movie theater. Thanking everyone, letting everyone know it was a great movie. You're going to come right out onto the street and then slowly make your way back to the here and now in your consciousness. Remind yourself of if you're in a male or female body. So it's like, okay, I'm in a female body. Maybe in that past life I was in a male body, but now I'm in a female body. Remind yourself of what today's date is, so that if there's any of your essence still from that past life, you're going to call it all to you now. Remind yourself of your name, your address, where you live, bringing yourself 100% back to yourself. Let go of any buildup of energy you may have that came up for you while you were watching this movie, and release that tension or buildup, or maybe it was excitement and joy. Just release it right down your grounding. Remind yourself of your name in this lifetime, and whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and open your eyes and stretch and feel your body in the here and now. So that is a guided meditation on looking and knowing your past lives. You can do this meditation anytime to gain more insight and be independent in your ability to look at your own past lives. If you didn't get anything, maybe you haven't lived a lifetime in another lifetime. Maybe you are new to incarnating here on earth. Or maybe you just need to relax a little bit more and try it again at another time. I would love it if you had an experience with a past life. I would love it if you would post it in the comments below. I love hearing about your experiences and what was the life lesson that you learned in that lifetime, and how is it similar to maybe the lesson that you're learning in this lifetime as well. So definitely leave a comment in the comment section. I appreciate all of you when you hit like and subscribe to my YouTube channel under Intuitive Mind with Nancy Rebecca. And yeah, hope you had a lot of fun, and I can't wait to read your comments in the comment section. All right, take care, everyone, and happy living.